Okay, so I just got Bandfuse Rock Legends. I thought I would go through some of the stuff. I've played it a couple of times now, just messing around. And to be honest, it seems like the cables on these are kind of hit and miss. I had to go back and exchange my first one. It wasn't working at all, but this one seems to be working fine. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, so this is the new game, and it apparently uses an autosave feature. Connected guitar. Okay, you know, it's strangely quiet when you start the game, which I'm just not accustomed to. I'm used to something in there. Anyway, the whole thing is very quiet. You know, here you have your backstage area that has your pro tips, which really there's nothing in there. It's just telling you kind of what to do. You can figure that out on your own. Game field interface shows you the colors and all of that. Options, you know, standard game options, nothing spectacular there. You can go in, you can see it's got turn your tuning on and off, difficulty on and off. So like if you choose you want to play at second level, you don't have to select it every time. If you want to choose different levels for different songs, you can turn that back on, or you can just adjust it when you get into a song. You can go back through the initial setup, which is kind of long and pretty thorough. So, and there's a lot of loading too. That's playback where you replay videos. I don't have any saved yet. Now this is a pretty neat feature, the trophies system. I don't know, other PS3 users may think about this too. But you can see there's a little line up there that shows the progress on each trophy, which is, you know, pretty cool, I think. Because usually there's a lot of times when you look at this, feel like, well, how close am I? You just, you know, you don't know. But this tells you each one of them how far you are away from getting the trophy. I assume it's probably going to be the same on Xbox with the achievements. You've got your stats here. I don't know what the cache or the fans do yet. I haven't encountered any use for that other than just stats. Leaderboards, I'm not signed into PSN right now, so it's locked. I can't. They're standard leaderboards, and you got your credits. Tour mode, that's where you go in, and you can choose a different level tour until, I guess the first 3 are unlocked, and as you go on, each one gets a little more difficult. So that's where the cash comes in. You can purchase new tours. Little did I know. So yeah, you can see you've got a good many. They're predetermined, but you can edit the tours. So like if I go into the beginner tour here, you can see I've played a couple of them. I didn't do super well, but I didn't do badly. You can see on the first one you can edit the concert. So you can edit your set list and all that, which is pretty cool. I guess you just heard it gives you sound previews. Quick play mode, pretty obvious. You just choose a song. One thing I don't care for with this is the layering. You can't. It has a really nice filter system. Like I can hit here, and you can choose what genres you want, eras, pretty much everything. But the problem is it doesn't really seem to stay very well sometimes. There's that, but I mean, it's nice to have. And you can create a set list here to play. So like you could say, select that one, that one, which that's a feature. Shred You, this is the really interesting part. Skills Lab. You know, it goes through some of the basic things. It's pretty neat. This is where you get the tips from. If I get one to open. You can see it's got this end up. Basically tells you what your guitar is and how to use it. And you go through all the stuff here on the right. You can go through, which it's pretty thorough. They're actually very short videos. I'm not going to show one, but maybe I can show how. It's like 57 seconds, and well, that's a longer one. 2:14. Well, I guess I'm eating my words right now. Let's see, you get into the moving on. You know, a minute, 2 minutes. It's not very long. 41 seconds, 30 seconds. You know, some of them are actually very short videos. They're not but there's a lot of skills to go through, a lot of things. Yeah, I haven't really looked at all of them yet, so I don't know. Lick Lab is the interesting feature. To me, anyway. It's where you can go and let's pick a song. So this is... trying to see what it is. Oh, guitar here for a live. And you can go and you can choose, say I want to do phrase 3 through 6 at a certain level. I'm not going to play it, so I'm just going to back out of it. So yeah. But you can choose the phrase, you can choose the difficulty, and you can choose all of that, which is, you know, a very cool little feature because it breaks it down into small sections. Practice, just what it sounds like. It's, you know, has different, as opposed to the Lick Lab, has just different sections that you can choose. You know, you can choose a section 1, 2, 3, whatever, or all of them, and you can decide how much of it you want, how much, you know, what the speed is, metronome, everything, which is nice. Backing tracks I haven't messed with at all yet. I assume they're just your standard backing tracks. They sound pretty solid, so. Well, that doesn't sound like much at all. Legends, this is just pretty much more videos going through with the different legends. So let's say, I like Mike Ness, let's see what he has to say. So it's got a bunch of interviews with him on different subjects, which, I don't know, that's a pretty good deal. Mike Ness songs, I guess this is where he goes through. I don't know, and you have that with each of the legends. And then your options. And really, that's basically it. I would run through one of the songs, but I'm pretty terrible, so we'll forget about that for now. Anyway, hope I haven't bored you too much. Maybe I'll try and edit this together so it's a little more interesting, but there you go, that's it. That's Bandfuse Rock Legends in a nutshell.